Hello everyone, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Alexa Minton. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, I'm going to give everyone a nice reminder. You can always comment in the comment section. I got it pulled up right here, so I'm watching it as it comes in. But y'all, let me tell you, I am in for Jim. It is my last day of this week covering for Jim, but Jim is gone next week too. So I'll be in Monday through Wednesday next week, but you can always catch me on WKYT weekend mornings on the CW and for CW Lexington. So definitely lots of fun stuff. You guys will get Ben Beddos tomorrow morning. I promise you're in good hands, but let's go ahead and dive into our forecast because there's been a lot to talk about all week long since I've been covering for Jim, and you guys can certainly agree with me on that. We've had a calm start to the week, but we've been talking about a tropical system that's setting to impact us, and you can kind of see some of the impacts in downtown Lexington. This is a good look at some of our cloud cover at the moment, and you can see those temperatures. Not too bad for our skies right now. 78 in Lexington, 75 in Somerset, 71 in London. Continuing to warm throughout our day. Not too bad temperature-wise. We're talking more so the low end of the 80s. You can see us peaking maybe around the 4 o'clock hour. We really kind of plateau, but then some cooler winds are going to start to rush from the top edge of that tropical system, and we're also going to start to track some rainfall chances. So this is a current look. It is at a tropical depression status. The center of the system is still over Jackson, Mississippi, but you can see these rain bands are wide stretching effects. I mean, Atlanta, Jacksonville, they're not even in the track, and you can see this line of strong storms is headed back across the panhandle of Florida. Lots of rain with this system, and just because it's a tropical depression doesn't mean that things aren't going to be causing us impacts. It's still a strong system, and it's tropical, so it holds a lot of moisture in it. It's used to putting down heavy amounts of rainfall. So tropical depression is a downgrade, right? We go from hurricane status to tropical storm status to tropical depression status. It's going to continue to track north between Jackson and Memphis here within the next day or so, but it's all those rains that are on the top edge of the system. These rain bands here that we got to keep our eye on in Kentucky. So this is a look at our future radar network. You can see light rain chances really starting around the 12 o'clock hour for parts of southern Kentucky. Dinner time tonight. Some areas in western Kentucky might start to track some of those storm chances. Lexington, Moorhead, Ashland, Pikeville, y'all are still dry. It'll probably stay dry until the sun sets. This is Thursday at 11 o'clock. Still light rain chances. You start to see some of that locally heavy stuff popping up across the skies, and it really picks up once we exchange into the Friday early morning hours. You might hear some rumbles of thunder. Western Kentucky getting the worst of it, but it does stretch over towards areas like Somerset, London, giving some heavy rain even for Elizabethtown, Danville, Lawrenceburg area. A lot of areas in this square that we often talk about for severe weather in between I-65 and I-75. It's giving us a lot of that heavy rainfall, so we're going to need to keep an eye on it. Continues to track north during the midday hours. A lot of central Kentucky will start to track some of that activity, and then things start to calm down for most of central Kentucky, but there's still more rounds of storms once you look towards dinner time on our Friday. Lexington, I'm not thinking really a full washout for our football Friday night. Few areas in western Kentucky could track some stronger thunderstorms, and things will stay relatively calm for our Saturday, but you can still see that cloud cover lingers, which means we still have some of those rain chances. The other thing I want to point out is we're going to be noticing some strong wind gusts. I'm not talking hurricane force winds. It's not going to be that strong, but still 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. That's a big impact for our region. This is a look at Friday at 8 a.m. Look at that, 26 mile an hour winds in Danville, 33 mile an hour winds in Lawrenceburg. These are your gusts, so it's one strong gust going around 30 miles an hour, maybe even more depending on your location. So overall, clouds are going to be increasing throughout the day. You already see them in your skies right now. Late in the day showers, especially in southern and western Kentucky. Central Kentucky, it's going to exchange to your region Friday early morning hours. Not everyone's going to see a drop of rain, but if you do, these are locally heavy rains. They're going to be quick passing, put down a lot of water in a very short period of time, so you're going to want to keep that umbrella handy. We're not thinking too much of a washout for our Friday, Saturday. That's why we've taken those first alert weather days away. As always, folks, if you have any questions, if you want any updates, you can always message in the comments. I'll do my best to go back and kind of check through some of those things. Reminder, you all get Ben Beddos tomorrow. I'm going to be off, but I'll be back on WKYT weekend morning, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be with you all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Thanks for joining me. Don't worry, Jim Caldwell's coming back not this upcoming Monday, but the following Monday. He's still enjoying his time in Canada. But thanks for watching. I'll see you on WKYT News at noon.